Woman, I have you covered. Novel audiobook. Chapter 1. I can explain. In the dead of night, an Xiaoxiao's agile and sneaky elven figure appeared at a bedroom door which was ingeniously crafted. With a light turn on the doorknob, the door opened. She took a deep breath, suppressing the nervousness in her heart, and tiptoed on the exquisite carpet with her bare feet. It was dark, pitch dark, and Xiaoxiao turned on her phone and walked further inside using the faint light on the screen and eventually stopped by the bedside. The man on the bed was sleeping soundly. Even in his sleep, he looked as dignified as an emperor, shrouded by a layer of cold and domineering aura. And Xiaoxiao couldn't help but swallow a lump in her throat. She mumbled to herself that there was absolutely no retreat since she was already there. With the help of the faint light, she gritted her teeth and climbed on the bed, moving lightly as if she had graduated from a school for thieves. The man on the bed was motionless. Seeing that, it made an Xiaoxiao a little at ease and a lot bolder. She reached forward and gently lifted the quilt on the man. Her trembling hands returned to his waist as she carefully undid the waist tie of his robe and separated the lapels. And Xiaoxiao's dark eyes instantly widened and her delicate small face flushed. The shyness on her face was palpable, but she couldn't shift her gaze away. It was really an eye-opening experience for her. Thump, 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 thump. The young girl could hear her heartbeat. She was even afraid that her violent heartbeat would wake the man up. I have got to be quick. Phew, I can do this. His eldest sister is such a bully, so what's wrong with getting a few pictures as compensation? After giving herself a mental pep talk, she no longer hesitated. Immediately, she switched on the camera and aimed at the man's naked body. Just as her finger was a few millimeters away from the shutter, her wrist suddenly tensed. Out of the blue, she found herself pressed on the bed and underneath the man. Before an Xiaoxiao could react, the sleeping man had already confined her, and she was being subjected to his death stare. Tears suddenly welled up in her eyes. To be caught red-handed. Does God want me dead? She really wanted to cry out loud. Her pink cherry blossom-like small mouth opened as she stuttered. Zhan Lengrui. No, uncle. I can explain. You can't get enough of it, so you want to take pictures to keep as a souvenir. Huh? Zhan Lengrui's low and icy voice sounded. However, there was a trace of teasing in his tone. She was speechless. It was the most awkward moment in her life as a deep wave of despair washed over her. No, not at all. I took the pictures because I wanted to, and Xiaoxiao bit the bottom of her lips, not daring to look into his eyes. After all, being in that position was absolutely embarrassing, and she was a little afraid. Welcome to download the Bravonovel App. Read the novel Woman. I have you covered online and get the latest updates.